That is cool. Let me show you something. Check this out. Oh yeah, we're making a shooter game. So let me tell you about the game. I want to make a shooter game, but I want it to be focused on fast-paced gameplay. What does this mean? I want to be focused on agility, player mobility. I've been doing some character movement implementation on jumping, double jumping, dash, something like a slide, but we'll get into that later. Let me introduce myself. I'm Odias. I live in Guatemala City, a beautiful country in Central America. We have the best weather and the best food here. I live with my beautiful girlfriend, and I have been doing some work in the past few years using Unity, but I never seem to finish any game. I've been doing some ninja game, I did a guessing game, some other stuff, trying multiplayer, but in this project I need some accountability, so I am planning to do this devlog in a weekly basis so I can actually finish this game. I've been playing shooter games for my whole life. I really enjoy playing shooter games, but this game will be for mobile, specifically for Android. But as you know, making a game for mobile, it's hard because I want to not saturate the UI too much. I want to make simple, clean, and not too much controls. I've been a software developer mostly on front end for the past 7 or 8 years. Game development has been my passion, but lately I've been doing a lot of Unity and C# investigation and learning. Developing a game is very, very hard and long. So yeah, let's get started. So I wanted to show you how I made the simple character movement system. It's basic, it just has jumping and some movement with the joystick. Since this game is going to be a mobile, that's what we got. Let me show you. So basically what I have here is simple joystick. We're using the simple joystick component from the Unity Asset Store. And we have a simple button in the UI canvas. So we have jump, we have joystick for movement. Let me show you how it works. Basically, what I'm going to show you is the main controls that the character is using for now. In this part here on the right side, we have a touch field, and I'll get into that later, but it just basically reads from the Android or mobile device. Whatever you're doing with your right thumb, it rotates the camera. So if you rotate with this, you can basically just rotate the camera around the player, and you can do a little kind of like damp or smooth damp, and this will make it so that the camera rotates with a very, very small delay, so it looks kind of smooth. So if you go and use the joystick, then you can move left, right, up and down. So that's a basic character movement we have. So it's your standard movement for FPS or third-person shooter games. In the right side, we have a jump button. This is the only thing we have now. So basically, you jump with this. This is using the character controller from Unity. It's not doing anything with physics for now. So basically, it just simulates gravity and removes a little bit of that gravity when you jump. So when you jump, it removes that gravity, and when you jump again, you can do a double jump. So double jump is something that I think is very cool because it gives you the ability to reach high places, and I think this adds more depth to the game. You can also, while moving, if you jump, you can do, I'm thinking we can do a front flip, and if you're jumping and moving backwards, you can do a back flip, but we'll go ahead and implement that later. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. So to finish up today's work, I wanted to implement what I mentioned before. I think it will be pretty cool if we do a backflip. If your joystick is pointing backwards while you're jumping, and a front flip if your joystick is pointing forward while you're jumping, double jumping, so I think that will be a pretty cool animation to have, because it gives you the ability to reach high places, to maybe move away from an enemy, or to push an enemy while you're shooting. So yeah, let's get to work. I think I have an idea of how to implement it, but I think I'll have to try 2 different ways. So let me show you what I'm thinking. So the first idea that I have here is, since I can't, while using the PC, I can't control the joystick and the jump button at the same time, I think that I'm going to temporarily just do a flag that if it's PC for now, I can basically not take the joystick into consideration, but I can take the keyboard horizontal and vertical inputs or axis, so I can move as if I am playing with the PC controller. So let's give it a go here, see if this works. So yes, perfect. So as you can see, if I click or do controls using my keyboard, I can actually move, and if I turn around using my mouse, I can play as if I'm PC, so I can jump, and this is very cool. This is working very great. So now I can implement the backflip and front flip, so let's go ahead and do that. All right, so I think I got something working here. What I did is basically I am using an animation controller and using two different blend trees. A blend tree is basically, think about it as a container of animations. So two containers of animations, one contains the basic movement, one contains the jump, the double jump movement, so it blends between the backflip and the front flip. So if we go inside the blend tree, you can see that it's handling forward flip, it's handling jump, and it's handling backward flip. So backflip, forward flip, and the normal flips if you are moving to the right or to the left. Forward flip if you're moving to the basically vertical up, and backflip if you're doing vertical, -1 or -1. The normal jump would be for left, right, and just without moving to any direction. So using this blend tree is very cool because you can basically blend between animations and you don't have to worry about much afterwards. Just decide which animations you want to do on which vertical and horizontal positions. So let's go ahead and try this out, see how it works. So if you enjoyed it, consider subscribing, consider hitting the like button, and follow me to catch up with the game and follow this awesome journey on our mobile shooter game. Peace out.